Hey, what's going on? This is Muriel from the Sunshine Family with Costa Rica Facts, and this is according to roads and driving in Costa Rica. And if you're living in Costa Rica and you have a hard time with the bad infrastructure and you have dust on your road, I'm gonna show you something typically Costa Rican that is very common, that people in my area with those rural roads, those dirt roads, what they're doing to prevent breathing in the road dust that is just coming up. Probably you have seen me say that when I was making a video, look at all the dust when traffic is trespassing our road. So I'm gonna show you something really unique. So stick with me to the end, because this is what I'm doing on my channel. I share everything I've learned. I've never heard from this before I moved to Costa Rica. So if you're thinking about moving to Costa Rica, watch my videos, because I think that you will learn a lot that could be handy or not, but I leave that up to you. So before I'm gonna dive in and show you exactly this specific Costa Rica fact according to roads and dust and how to prevent it, this is an open invite to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get notified every time I go live or when I upload a new video. It's always Costa Rica related, and I'm happy to serve you with everything I've learned myself since I moved here in 2018, thanks to my online business, not but my husband Dirk and my online business. We moved from the Netherlands and we have an amazing time so far. We're getting towards our 4th year already. We bought our property. Well, you can see a lot about our lives on the Costa Rica channel, but for now I'm gonna share you what is a cool Costa Rica fact and how to deal with dust. You ready? There you go. So this is my road and it looks wet, but this is not just wet. There is a team working. Meanwhile, Dirk is leaving. That comes first. Woo! Then I'm gonna walk to the road. Must be sure that the dogs stay in. Okay guys, so welcome at my world. So I'm gonna close this gate. Sometimes my dogs want to escape. So I'm gonna show you what's going on behind me. Automatic gate is on our to-do list, but for now we're using what we have. So dogs are safe in. So what do we see? This is a road, right? Behind me, you see the white? That's the road without Melassa. It's dry, it's dusty, it doesn't have concrete. And what happens when cars are driving on the road, it creates a lot of dust. And don't mind my dogs, they just bark because the guys there are spraying, and here it comes. They're spraying Melassa juice on the road, but it's not pure Melassa. I think, the name is Melassa. This is what it is. Hold on. I was actually thinking out loud, is the name Melassa. So everyone calls this stuff that they put on the road Melassa, because it is it's becoming sticky, and the stickiness keeps the dust down. Okay, so that is super important. Melassa is a side product, a byproduct, I must say, from sugarcane production. So there's a lot of sugarcane here, there's a lot of sugarcane, and the product that stays, that just is super cheap to make. Hold on, there's so much stuff happening now. The truck is coming. But anyways, when they do the production of sugarcane, there's this juice that's a byproduct, and that's called Melassa, and they put it on the road, and it's an excellent way in dry season to put it on the road. It disappears in the rain, so we have to pray that there's no rain coming, but this will dry up, and then we don't have so much dust anymore. And I don't know if it's good or bad that cars are just driving over it. But yeah, this is our very first time that we put Melassa on the road, and I'm really curious what will happen now, because the dust was so much. It was really, we were coughing, and it's a big problem of properties in places like this where there is no concrete still. So yeah, you have to pay for it yourself. This is a public road, but the owners or the people who live close by the road, they pay for it. I'm sweating out of my pants, as you can see, because it's super warm. But this is a unique moment to show you. Look, see, it's still wet. It's the Melassa, but this will dry up and will be very sticky and like a hard layer. And hopefully it will not rain, but I just asked my guardian angels and Mother Earth to stay dry until the rainy season starts again in May. And then we won't have a lot of dust anymore, because there's a bridge at the end over there. And, you know, especially at sunset or sunrise, especially at sunset, because the sun sets over there, and cars normally come from that bridge and they drive up a little bit that hill and pass our gate. It's like we see dust clouds just entering our fields and also choking our fruit trees, and it's terrible, and you're breathing that in, and the dust gets on the table and you see layers of dust everywhere. So yeah, this is amazing. And I'm very proud that I can just say, yeah, we did Melassa for the first time. My Spanish is absolutely not fluent, but how did I find this Melassa guy? Perhaps you think, okay, how do I get a Melassa guy or someone? Where do you find those companies? I just ask. I have a couple of friends, they have restaurants in Santa Teresa, and they would have no life if they have no Melassa at the road, because there's a lot of dust in Santa Teresa because there's no concrete in a lot of parts. And they all share, all the restaurant owners collect money, and they ask the specific Melassa guy to do a long piece of the road all together. So I just asked for the details of their Melassa guy. And I heard very good references, and then I messaged. Everything goes on WhatsApp, so he did voice messages, and I looked up some words in Spanish and some text on Google Translate, and sometimes a voice message. So this is how we communicated. Then he came to measure up how long we wanted to do it, which part until where, so to say. So you see there it stops. And so that is really, really important. And it's very important that they drive slow so the Melassa can just dry up. And I did like this to the bus, because when they make wheel prints, the Melassa cannot dry on the hobble. So yeah, this is how we do it. Gracias. And what else can I say? I hope that you can learn from this video about some Costa Rica facts and about my life in Costa Rica. And I'm so happy since I live here, all thanks to my online business. Again, this is how we make our living online. We work a couple of hours per day. We can be our own boss. It's pretty amazing. And Costa Rica has been so good for us, for my family, for business-wise. There's very good fiber optic possible. And with that being said, thank you for watching my video. And if you have questions about Melassa guys, why and how, etc., just leave a reply below, and I'm happy to answer you. Perhaps you already live in Costa Rica, perhaps you live on the peninsula, or you live in my town even, and you want the contact of this guy. I'm happy to share it with you. But if not, and you're not even thinking about moving to Costa Rica, but you're just curious about how life is happening in Costa Rica, then you might have learned something today. So with that being said, see you soon. Big hugs. And see you in my next video. Bye.